Ever since I was young, I always thought I was going to become an engineer. That's primarily because of my dad. My dad was a hardware engineer and he absolutely loved his job. I kind of grew up watching him. Some of the oldest, fondest memories that I have is of my dad taking me to the assembly line with a full clean suit and just showing me how semiconductors were made. All through grade school, I just thought that I was going to be an engineer. However, I was a pretty terrible student. Being an immigrant was actually really hard for me. I just felt like I was always behind, and I just had this very negative relationship with academics. And at the time, I just talked to a bunch of people who were in the industry. A few people that I talked to told me about boot camps. So I ended up applying to one. I got in and I joined the boot camp. Turns out I didn't really need to go to the boot camp. I did 3 hackathons total. TechCrunch, a Reactathon I think, and most importantly for this story, I did a hackathon at Facebook. So this hackathon at Facebook at midnight of all things, I remember thinking to myself, if this is the last thing that I do, I'm gonna work here. In terms of getting into Meta, I actually tried twice. I did the traditional leak coding, cracking the coding interview stuff, and I gave it a shot, and I didn't make it. Got rejected to every single one, and I just realized how much more I needed to study. And the second time, I took my interview prep very seriously. I was able to land a few offers actually, and I always had this goal of working on Instagram. That was kind of my end goal, which I ended up actually getting to do. At Meta, we say this: the journey is only 1% finished. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.